To continue with Excel 5, I'm on approximate page ex38 and 39 where we're going to look at a couple other new functions, sum if and count if. And I'm going to set this up. I'm down in row or cell 08, and I'm going to type grade A, year-to-date funds raised. And I'll put these arrows over. And if these are bold, it might look a little differently, but I'm not concerned with that. I can format it later. And then below this, I'm going to put full-time count. And that's the setup. And now the formula for row, cell R8 should be, and I'm on page 339, equals sum if J9 colon J21. And what it's doing is it's going through the whole set of the row, the whole column of grades. And we're going to look for letter A, make sure it's capitalized, and then H9 colon H21. It's going to compare it to the year-to-date fund raised. And you should get a number. I can always right-click and format that cell so that it's a number with no decimal places yet has commas. And if you get that, it means the column needs widened a little bit. Just not a problem. Full-time count, what do I have here? Yeah, full-time count is going to be equals count if B9, B21. Going down through the column of status, we're going to look for full-time. Make sure again this is spelled exactly how it is in your column, and hit enter, and you should get a number of 7. Again, sometimes complications happen with this area, so be careful and double check if you get problems with that. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to put a name, and we're going to arrow over like we've done with the others just to make it look nice. And below this we're going to put year-to-date funds raised. Okay, now the name they want us to use is Yasir Nizi, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to actually copy this because I have a tendency to misspell names, which is okay. And if I want to actually clear the formatting of that, that's fine, but I know the spelling is correct. Now the tricky part here is to do this formula, which is equals index A9 J21, A9 to J21. I'm going to put comma match R11, and what we're doing is we're trying to match with that name A9 to A21. So we're looking down through all the names to see who matches that. And comma 0, and then after the 0 parenthesis comma 8, and we should get a number. Again, I can format that. Commas, no decimals, and we're good shape there. Now again, a problem that could occur is you need to make sure that that name is spelled exactly how it is in your list of names. This formula is a little complex, so make sure the settings are all the same. The parentheses, commas, colons are all in place, and that should do that. One last thing to talk about in this chapter is kind of neat, is talking about displaying subtotals in a table. And this is kind of an interesting idea. What you do is basically if you right click inside of your table and go under table, you can convert to a range, and it's going to ask you, do you really want to convert this to normal? Yes, I do. And now under the data tab, you can bring up subtotals, and you can pick what you want your subtotals to be. Like for example, if I want to bring up quota, hit OK, it will have subtotals there. Now if I want to, at any time I can turn that idea off, just like we could with the filters, or I can just kind of keep expanding them and going around and around to different ideas. But if I want to turn this off, just go back to subtotals and hit remove all, and it takes it back to normal again. So just want to weigh out if you need to. But what's neat about this is, say I want to go in and look at all the subtotals under quota and hit OK. I can actually expand these, and it gives subtotals for each of the items throughout the database, which can be powerful data, as all of this can be. So I just wanted to show you that because it's yet one more item you can do with using Excel as a database.